Scene 1, take 1.
Hello, West Wind Alternate School students. We are excited to bring you this year's science fair. We're excited to see what you guys come up with for this year's science fair.
We're going to talk about the scientific process today. So anyone can think like a scientist by using common sense and paying attention to 6 careful steps. State the problem or question to be answered. Make some related observations. Form a hypothesis. Test the hypothesis. Get some results. And make a conclusion. So the best way to do this is to show you with an example.
Here's the example.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land.
No, guys. We don't have time for this. Cut to the science.
The prince in the fairy tale Cinderella was very scientific in his approach to figuring out who Cinderella was. If you don't know who Cinderella is, go ask someone. Number 1. The prince asks himself,
Which girl in my kingdom is Cinderella?
Number 2. The prince observed that Cinderella wore glass slippers at the dance. And he also noticed a glass slipper left behind after the dance, after Cinderella had ran away near the stroke of midnight. Number 3, hypothesis. So a hypothesis.
A hypothesis is an explanation that can be tested using evidence for your question or problem.
In other words, there must be a way to prove that it is either right or wrong based on evidence. The prince says,
I got it. Cinderella would be the one girl in my kingdom who fits this slipper.
Number 4. The prince tries the slipper on all the girls in his kingdom.
So many feet. So many.
Wait, wouldn't there be somebody else with the same size foot?
It's a fairy tale, just get out of here! Number 5. It turns out the slipper fits only one person in the whole kingdom.
It fits.
The lowly servant girl. Who would have thought? And finally, our last one, number 6. The prince concludes that the servant girl is Cinderella. They are married and live happily ever after. The prince would have probably made an excellent scientist. Notice that the test of his hypothesis produced an unexpected result. The prince accepted the conclusion in spite of the fact that it was unexpected. The end.
That's a wrap.